Hey, welcome everybody to Washington, D.C. I'm Managing Editor and Research Fellow Jesse Hathaway, and I'm here at the Citizens Revolutionary Week, a celebration of all things Ralph Nader and big spending government. It's a real big party here in D.C., and I went to go check it out. Well, maybe not a big party, but you know what I mean, right? Superman may be immune to the laws of gravity, but the attendees of this conference seem to think they're immune to the laws of economics.
Obsessed with superheroes who fly in, conquer evil, and solve our problems. But here's the truth, folks. There's never one person who does everything. Leaders inspire, but all of us are needed in the fight. So I'm here to say today that we are the superwomen. We are the supermen who together can solve this country's problems. And after this conference, I propose that we write and produce our own movie, Super Activists, Dawn of Justice, How Ordinary People Save the World. And that could be part of Ralph's Civil Justice Academy Award. What do you think about that? And that is exactly what this conference is about. The widows and divorced spouses who were left out of ERISA featured on the Phil Donahue Show, which in those days was the hottest talk show and generated all kinds of buzz. We used the power of these stories to get to Congress. For instance, we arranged for Pat Tice to testify before the Ways and Means Committee about how women would lose their survivors' pensions if their husbands died at the wrong time. She came and she talked in a soft voice and she said, I came today because I thought I could be helped by the legislation to protect widows, but it's too late for me. My husband died this morning. I showed up today to help others. Could you imagine this? You could have heard a pin drop. Suffice it to say, Congress did pass the Retirement Equity Act.
So what's their key to all this success by making new laws? Apparently it's cookies.
To draw attention to pension looting, we delivered cookies to all the key members of Congress saying, stop companies from stealing from the pension cookie jar. So when you think about social change, think facts, think solutions, but think creativity. Today, especially in this media-saturated market, it's more important. And this is really important, the winning parts. So these are all of our activists. This is about winning, guys. So lots of people now say, Karen, come on, it's impossible to have victories now in this divided Congress. Well, with grassroots support and enough diverse stakeholders, we believe that certain legislative victories even today are possible. But we have seen also great things happen, guys, in the regulatory arena. We had two big successes this year that I want to share with you. The first is about stopping predatory practices in the financial advice industry. The Pension Rights Center and allies such as AARP, Consumer Federation of America, the AFL-CIO joined together in a coalition called Save Our Retirement to stand up against the multi-million-dollar lobby of the financial industry. And we won a great victory for American consumers. For the last 5 years, brokers and financial institutions fought vigorously to stop the Department of Labor from releasing a common ground rule that ensures that brokers and financial advisors who give advice on your retirement account has to do so in your interest, not only to line their pockets. Pretty reasonable, right? This conflicted advice, guys, was costing American consumers $17 billion a year. But of course, the industry fought this because they're making big bucks off of giving conflicted advice. But here's the thing, we fought the industry and we won. And how? By bringing together a strong consumer coalition, coordinating technical comments to the agencies, meeting with editorial boards, educating policymakers, doing Twitter campaigns, and being persistent. The battle isn't over because, of course, the financial...
Make sure to keep on checking out the blog this week as I post more updates from my travels here in DC at Citizens Revolutionary Week.